Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be my update for the Beauty A to Z project pan, and I'm actually doing this times 2. Why am I doing this? This is 4. I'm doing this times 2. So I'm going through the alphabet twice, and in the first round I'm only focusing on eyeshadows. So I'm going through the whole alphabet, and for each and every letter I have chosen an eyeshadow that corresponds with that letter, and then I go through the whole alphabet again and I do like regular beauty products that are not eyeshadow. And if you're thinking, well, that's a lot of products, I don't have time for this, then I have good news for you. I'm only going to talk about the things that I've been working on, which is not that much. So let's go through the eyeshadows, and I'm going in no particular order. I have this Norns eyeshadow palette from Odin's Eye, and I wanted to pan on the pink Chameleon. I'm happy to say that I actually have used one other shade in here and not just this one, but this one is the one that I've been focusing on, and I have pan. So this is the other one that I've been, using once, and it's gorgeous. It's a duochrome, and I don't think I saw that at first, but it's shifting from turquoise to a purple. I don't know, I think you can see it there. And yeah, I haven't played around a lot with duochromes before, so that was fun. But anyway, this was the one that I've been working on for this project, and it was for the letter P, Pink Chameleon. So this one is rolling out. That one only took me 6 times to hit pan on. However, the next 2 shades that come from this, I've actually used them each 15 times. I used them together, and it's the shade If It Sparkles, It's Mine, and You're Worth It. So this is how this is looking now, and I hope you can see the pans showing. This one is a little bit smaller, but it is there. Oh, there you can see it. Okay, so we have 2 more pans. So I've hit the quota. I need to pan on at least 3 shades every month to be on track. I've also been working a tiny bit on this e.l.f. Berry Bad palette. I have this first shade, and these don't have any names, but I worked on this and used it 4 times. You can't really see more than a tiny little dent in here. And this whole palette is a lot darker than I thought it would be. It's harder to use than I thought, but I can use it, and this is actually a pretty nice crease shade, even though I thought it would be like a setting shade or something, but it is a lot darker. It is a little bit rosy. It's a nice shade, but yeah, I think it will take some time to hit pan on this one. Another one that I think will take quite some time is this ZZ palette, and it's the shade D3, this one. I have used this 15 times, and you can only see a little bit of a dip in here. Not much, but at least I can see it now, which I couldn't in the beginning of the month, and that makes me very happy that I've started using it, because otherwise, I will never hit pan on it in time. I have 2 more palettes to show you guys, and the first one is from Bare Necessities from Phase 0. I've been working on this silver shadow. I've used it twice more for a total of 3 times in this project and in this, entirety, because I hadn't really used this palette before. I think maybe once more. Maybe I've used it 4 times in total, since I got this palette. But it's a really nice palette, and I would like to use it more. So yeah, the silver really suits me. I love silver. So yeah, I'm not mad that it's staying for a while more. And then the last shade I've only used twice, but I thought it was worth mentioning. This is the Saga of Freya palette, the Chapter 2 Cat with Golden Carriage. This is the Cat's Breath palette, written by Odin's Eye. And I'm working on this shade right here. You can see a little bit of a dip here already, just after 2 uses. This is the shade Wool Ball, and yeah, it's a little bit underwhelming. Can you see all the shifts in here? Like, you can't really when you swatch it. So let's swatch it so that you can see it. So I can't really see the shifts in here. It's just like a white gold or something, which is nice, and it is kind of creamy. As you can see, this was just one swatch. So it is kind of creamy. I like that. but you know, for a shade that looks like this in the pan, to just get a silvery shade, that's a little boring, don't you think? Like, I like this shade on my hand. It looks great, but it's just not what you'd be expecting from this. And I, for one, don't really like being surprised by shadows in that way. I want to know what I get when I look at it, because otherwise I can't really plan out my look, you know? And I don't know if it will go together with the other shadows I'm panning and so on. Okay, so let's move on to the second part of this Beauty A to Z challenge, which is the second alphabet. And let's go straight to the letter Q. I have a perfume called Queen of Space. Now, I have not used this much as it suggests, because yeah, before I could use it, I had it stored like this. And I think this is leaking just a little bit, because a significant amount had actually went out of this packaging already before I could use it. This month I've used it 11 additional times, and that makes a total of 15 uses. You don't get down to here by using it 15 times, okay? But I am happy that I have used it that much. I think I've used it a few more times more actually these last couple of days without tallying. So maybe up to 20 uses, but whatever. I think I can finish this until next time, and I will try to keep this upright, but it has a tendency to fall down. So yeah, I will try to use this up, and that would be great. It's one of my like bigger perfumes, let's say. I've only been using the very small minis. This one is a great deal bigger than that, at least. So for me, it's kind of a well, deluxe size sample, I guess. It takes a lot longer to finish one of those than the really small ones. We have 4E Escape, the Therapy Balm, and this was my favorite scent of them all. I don't know what it smells though. I was actually finished with this one already in the last update, but I wanted to use it a few more times, just dip my finger into it, but it is hard to use, and yeah, I'm done. So this one is an empty, yay. Another empty, and I am so happy for this. I finished this today. It is so hard to get anything out, and that is this ZC lip gloss. I took the stopper out a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago, and I have even like scraped this against my mouth to get all of it, or as much as I can at least. And this is an empty, and I am so happy. This wasn't even on my plan to pan for this year, but I am glad that I got through this. And this means that I can really focus on my lip gloss from my Partners in Cream project pan, which has been a little bit neglected the last month or two. So I need to finish that one because the stopper is out since like a month back. I need to really focus on that one. So I am so happy that I got this one out, because now I have nothing to compete with that one. So that's good. That was my second empty. We need one more. And the last product I want to talk about is this lip balm. And as you can see, I can now mark it on here. Before I could mark it inside, and I think I was here, I remarked it. But this is not a big difference. In 1 month, I usually go through maybe a fourth, but this one is more hard pressed, let's say. I am using a lot of it. I am really putting it on when I put it on. So I thought it would go a little bit quicker, but yeah, it is going very, very slow. So you can see inside the packaging how far down I am. But yeah, it's going a lot slower than I thought, which is not... It's not great if you want to pan something, but in this case, you know, it is smelling really good. It's like a minty scent with some maybe citrusy fruit or something. I don't know. I'm so bad at scents. But anyway, those are the products that I've been working on the most. I have been using the body butter from Amina just a few times. I have been using the foot cream and the hand cream I've used 3 times, but you know, I can't really show any major difference in those products, so I chose to not, you know, include it here. However, we only finished 2 things this month. let's go through the list and see if I can actually finish something up until next time. So I think I can finish the perfume. I think I can maybe finish the foot cream. Maybe I could finish the last therapy balm, the mini one, the exact same size as the one I finished now. And can I actually finish something more? Oh, I actually haven't even started the instant foot peeling. I am beginning to worry about some of these products. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, I will try to focus a little bit more on this project. Anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and then I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye.